The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AFTERBUZZ TV or its owners or principals.
From Bing.com, executive producers You're tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after-shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
No.
Hey.
Jeremiah, Cretin Conan, straight from Africa.
Buzzy on that beat.
Guys that just come in.
Buzzy on that beat.
Gotta do the Beyonce like Baby Boy.
Just gotta wind it
What's
up.
that?
Wind it up.
The fence?
Wind.
You know, the African dance class before you warming up, you do this. Stefan got his thrust going on over here. Stefan whining. He's whining.
What up, AfterBuzz? Your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio for the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta After Show. I am joined by my favorite peoples in the world. We got Miss Kennelia Stradwick.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Miss Sensei Don't Play.
What up?
And Sir Stefan, I am more Fire Wallace. Even though he ain't watched the episode because he wanted to fucking go fuck with Devious Maids.
Listen to what I'm saying. This is my show.
But he was watching Devious Maids, like, really, Stefan?
Well, because it was their season premiere.
And come to find out,
you be liking him a little maid action, honey.
no,
he mess with the Latinas.
some cuties that was on the panel.
Latinas, call me.
We got Rex in the building, too, y'all.
Rex in effect.
Rex, he ain't coming over. He's like, I don't even fuck with
Oh, this is Jesse's dog, y'all.
Rex, you ain't gonna come say hi? Come on.
He's camera shy.
He'll come when we start talking about Nico. Oh, by the way, let's talk about Nico.
He ran when you said Nico.
Yeah, he really did.
Oh, he ran.
Like, Nico, where? I don't need that.
You see, he sniffed at me. Here's that.
He left.
All right, y'all. So we started the fashion last week. We ended with the fashion show for waist trainers, and Nico decided he wanted to be the bigger person, so he brought his wife Margot.
You want to be the classy, the class act. He thought it was really classy.
And bring her over to
He wanted
Mimi.
relevance, is what he was trying to
He
get.
wanted camera time.
Right.
My thing is Mimi, why are you extending your hand to Rainbow Bright, talking about it was nice to meet you?
Yeah, like, y'all really don't want to meet each other. Like, y'all really don't fuck with each other, so I don't understand.
That's being the bigger person, though. They came over. Mimi should.
She tried it.
No.
just
You don't
walk
sit
away?
an entire night like. Yes, I knew gonna talk. I ain't gonna acknowledge it. But
Straight
it is
up.
so nice to meet you.
Straight up.
That's what we call FBF, fake bitch face. All right.
And she
don't.
she don't deserve a fake bitch face. She deserves a no, honey, I'm not touching.
I mean, she just shouldn't have been mad at her the whole time. She should have just be mad at Nico. Like,
No, I'd have been mad
This
at both of
bitch-
them because now they're trying to come at her.
No, why? He got Sailor Moon down in his basement. Like, he don't know.
Sailor Moon.
In the basement.
I mean, she don't know she's like a rising crypt keepers walking upstairs like,
Like
wait,
an
Nico did
alien.
what?
She's like one of those white aliens.
It puts the lotion on the basket.
Puts the lotion onto the skin.
Like, I can't.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
No, she like the alien from, what was that movie with all the water cups all around the house? Steven Spielberg. And then at the end when the little hands come underneath the door.
Sign, right? It was
I just don't understand why. Like, I don't, even if she does believe Nico, the whole Love and Hip Hop community that watches this show hates him. So why would you go on TV and stick up for this dude?
Because
He
this was
doesn't
the
have
plan.
cable in the basement.
This was the plan.
She has no idea what has been happening.
But she's got Twitter, Instagram. She see and hear everything.
She's written down notes about the show. Like, okay, like, you're Arian. You're Mimi's best friend. Hi, nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you.
I'm
It's so
Margot.
nice to meet everybody.
This is my first time meeting Mimi. And, like, I'm just so confused because she totally planned the whole sex tape herself.
Her and Diamond Strawberry won Love and Hip Hop Fan Awards, and they got walk-on character roles, and that's how this got.
They were like, we can maybe develop this. Just keep going. Keep going.
My thing,
She looks
Margot,
like a Pokemon. Like, one that just whips the hair, like...
She looked like that bitch from fucking Mortal Kombat with the long hair. Like, but my thing is, Margot, like, you come out to this and then you got your finger in someone's face.
Yeah.
Get your finger on my face. I mean, it was just a little too much. It's like, girl.
And what are you
proving here? Yeah,
right?
like I didn't get it.
What's the point? Just you don't like Mimi because she was knocking it down with your husband,
Right.
and he had you stowed away in New York. Okay, we get it. Mimi doesn't like her because who knows why. And
I was gonna say, this better be good. This better be good.
she just doesn't. So
Don't girls know by now that to kind of cat fight and go at each other in front of the dude and never confront the dude who's standing right there makes the dude feel like his balls are huge.
Like, we have years of Jerry Springer of watching this. Like, come on.
I will say this though, real quick, Jesse. Sorry to cut you off. If Mimi would have turned to Nico and started going in on Nico, Margot would have really got crazy and would have really been like, "Don't talk to him that way." So she couldn't have.
I don't know.
She
I wanna
couldn't
see
have
that.
checked.
No, she wouldn't have.
Margot
Because
would have been like,
Margot
oh, you
is
ain't gonna
like-
like him like that.
So Mimi couldn't have said nothing to Nico because Margot would have went crazy too.
I mean, when Mimi, she was at least trying to be like, he lied to you and he lied to me, and what's her face, Margot. It was just like,
She was like, "No, he did
in
not."
one ear, not the other.
Yeah. Margot's like the Black Fifth Element. Like, this bitch don't really know how to talk. She's done whatever her boss tells her to do. She's like,
They are a mess.
But she comes out and she says, I know Nico well enough to know that he's not a slick asshole who would have a sex tape without telling me. But you do know him to be a slick asshole that would do a sex tape with another woman.
As long as he tells you.
You know what I mean?
Well, he called me. He let me know. This is what he's doing.
Or that he lied for you for 2 years, that he's smashing some bitch, living with the bitch on and off, living at a gym on and off.
he
TV.
probably did not even tell her he was doing Love and Hip Hop until it aired.
Real talk.
Honestly, because he was probably like, yeah, I'm going to Atlanta.
No.
I'm gonna be this pilot.
I'm a PA.
Yeah, I'm about to get, like Mimi. Like,
I
I'm
read
about
for
to,
a really big role.
And he was just like, I ain't gonna tell her shit.
Just be
She in New
lying.
York. I ain't gonna tell her shit. And then all the shots come unraveling.
I got a
and she's
big
seeing
audition,
all this
girl. We about to
shit.
make it. We gonna be a power couple.
He probably didn't tell her until she found out.
Well, I felt like truth came out with Arian when they went out and talked, and Margot was like, look, I believe that Nico's not lying about Mimi knowing, you know what I mean? And Arian was like, well...
This is my thing about Arian. It's either you're her friend or you ain't her friend.
Right, like, why are you having
Like,
side
we get that
conversations
you're over
with the
here
fucking
trying to, like,
lettuce?
keep it real and stuff, but no, like, if someone was ever coming at you like that, or any of my best friends, I'd have been like, no one's featuring you, goodbye.
Right, even if you know that your
Right.
friend, she might have set the sex
You
tape
over
up
here
and say,
being messy.
bitch, clap
Fuck
it off, bitch, clap it off.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Like,
Right.
that bothers me a lot about Arian, honey. You messy as hell.
But Arian's just trying to get
pieces.
pieces. Arian's trying to collect pieces right now.
For what though?
Right.
To have a relevant piece.
Because she wants to see if her friend lied to her or not.
Like,
And
no.
it's like, really, Arian?
She's trying to be relevant. Like,
But I'm glad her girlfriend didn't get involved with that.
Oh,
Arian's
she
new
was out of
girlfriend.
here.
DJ.
oh yeah, she
DJ.
said, okay, y'all about to do this. Let me go dip.
I have a
Gotta
12
go.
a.m.
Right.
set, so I have a real career right now.
But that just, that bothers me.
All right, so then Rainbow Bright goes and visits Nico. Nico says, why did you tell the secret about Mimi? We have a business deal, and I need her to finish this book. But the thing is that there was a third person involved that broke the deal.
So this broker though could have been when they were at Vivid going through the contract.
I mean, I have no idea who he gonna bring
Even
out.
if there was a broker, let's say it was that way, or let's say the dude was like ahead of time, hey, why don't y'all do a sex tape and I'll set the deal up. what kind of grown man would tell the business of a woman he used to sleep with? What kind of man? I have never seen a man do this unless he's a pussy ass dude.
That's what
Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Once y'all are done, whatever happened between y'all, whatever y'all talked about, pillow talk, that stays there.
Because Nico is a freaking fame eater.
Yeah.
He's thirsty.
At all costs. At
like
all
you
costs.
could never,
thirsty.
you could have never trusted his trifling ass. The day that he was trying to fake being a pilot, like, come on, bruh.
It's just like this whole manipulative game, and it's like, it's crazy because there really be people out there that be fucking Geppetto-ing motherfuckers, and I'm just looking at this like, the more I watch it, part of me really thinks like this is really all set up. I feel like Margot is in on this, and they kind of might have preyed on Mimi. I feel like Margot is in on this, whether it's Mimi, Nico, and Margot, whether it's Nico and Mimi, and then Nico and Margot, or like it's like separate plans to do this, because I feel like Margot was brought onto this show. Nico is smart in that sense to bring Margot onto the show, and she's gonna sit there and she's gonna be the one to vouch for Nico, because this whole time she's making it seem like, no bitch, you're the crazy bitch, we're normal,
Like,
we've lived
so
this life,
like she was just so out of hand, so crazy, like
she's Nico's cheerleader.
A part of me hopes that Margot isn't in on this, because I will not ever accept someone knowingly being on camera with Nico voluntarily. Like, you signed up for that stuff.
She was so excited. She clearly had nothing else going for her, just like Nico, and so they both had this whole master plan. I'm telling y'all.
Mimi's so gutta. How does she not look at Nico and like vomit in her hand? You know, just like
he was putting that thing down on her.
Was he though?
It must have been, because she to stay with a grown woman of her age that long.
He had a big dick.
He had to be giving her something that she wasn't getting, or something used to.
His face ain't cute.
He had to be like giving it to her.
Yeah, but Stevie J was knocking it.
Really was.
Yeah, but now Stevie J knocking Joseline.
So she had to go find whatever.
So she had that desperate moment.
Maybe
you know what I mean?
good
Like, I
in the
feel
sheets.
it.
Maybe he's really good in bed.
Man, you see your past man, and he with some new girl who's pretty, and the whole world thinks they're so
that's why I would
cool.
want somebody more good looking than someone.
But in Mimi's mind,
you think she can get somebody to look at? Have you seen him?
No. She said more good looking than Nico. Better.
That ain't a far stretch.
I mean, girl, I know. I'm just saying. I wouldn't have been mad she even went with Ernest.
Everybody doesn't upgrade. Ernest out here looking better than Nico, like you said.
A couple of them old people at the auction, she could have been up there. They got money too.
Have you seen?
Right? I'm like, these people out here.
You know, I never thought about that. That's why I'm gonna go find me a man. I'm gonna go to the auctions, y'all.
You gotta go to the right ones, because if you go to certain ones, those street dudes be at the auctions buying up those cars.
That's fine, and if they can afford a car.
You don't want no street dude, Jesse. You don't want no street dude.
I know, I gotta get off that. All right, so Mimi and Eva
so intense when you do
go
that.
to the circus. Girl, when have you ever seen me fucking do heroin or whatever they used to shoot up? Like, it's a joke, it's a reference. Calm down. I'm just kidding.
It just means it's in his veins.
You know? All right, so Mimi and Eva go to the circus. This was fucking adorable.
Oh my gosh, her face was so priceless. I love her.
Stevie J was the circus ringleader.
In life and also.
And that was her first time seeing him after he got back from leaving her. Oh my gosh, I love it.
It was a cute moment. So then he goes back to the house. Mimi has a glass of wine in front of him, which I'm like, I wish he didn't do that.
Right. Such a great,
because the same
great
issue.
start right there.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, talk about Joseline being a bad role model.
Right.
She was trying to get them draws.
Let me get this wine in me real quick.
Yeah.
You want to have some of that wine?
You mind if I have a little wine? Hoping that he would have gave her the draw.
But then, party foul, she talks about Jessica Dime, and Stevie's like, he had a home moment.
He did, huh?
His dick tingled, his Stevie senses started tingling. He was like, I've heard of that pussy before.
Basically, he insinuated that him and Jessica Dimepiece had sex.
Might have had a hazy night.
Just every time I think of Jessica Dimepiece, I think about her brows.
What, her eyebrows?
Her tatted brows.
Oh, I don't pay attention.
They really be tatted. I think they're tatted.
I'm gonna look next time.
Yeah, look at it. Just really stands out for me.
Does it really?
Yeah.
They bring up Tiffany Fox, and he says they want to make things up with Tiffany Fox. They talk about the Jazzy Faye night, and then they talk about Nico, in which she says, Nico's going around telling people that I masterminded the tapes. Steve is like, nah, girl, you ain't smart enough to do that. Do you need me to go down?
Listen, I know you.
Right. Do you need me to go down and talk to Nico?
It sounded like.
She's like, please don't do that. Allow me to handle that. Girl, you ain't Cookie. You are not Miss Lawrence.
You're gonna handle him with what? The 3 color books that you put together, girl.
Those were cute books, though.
They were
little
cute.
pictures. You see
But
this
that's my
picture?
girl.
Calm down.
Well, why did she tell him about the book?
First of all, the way she went about trying to show him that she should have been like, this is the 3 books I'm using that you're gonna make 25% off, instead of being like, you know what? Here are the books, and just like throwing them on the table. Like, girl,
Well,
She allowed him to drop the books. Like, she should have had them published
right?
Yep.
out, and then he saw them on Amazon.com. Like, yeah,
She
what
should
the
have brought the check. Like, here you go.
That's
There's your 25%.
exactly what I'm saying.
representation.
She over here just really put it out there raw. I'm like, girl.
But before that, when her and Eva were making the children's book, Arian came over. I just want to say this before we get into that topic. Like, I feel so bad for these reality star kids because their lives are literally just their parents being like, honey, can you go upstairs and finish doing that upstairs? And we're going to be down here for 3, 4, 5 hours and just watch whatever you're going to watch. And these poor kids, like Riley from fucking Real Housewives of Atlanta, like,
She over her mama.
she's in another house. Like, she lives in the house.
Like,
next door.
fuck y'all's house. Like, I ain't done with this whole Todd drama, mom.
Right, now she's just coming looking like Mama Joyce, like Eva gonna grow up like, yo, I was raised by Dora. But, so anyways, moving on from that.
Or whoever the PA was.
Whatever.
Right, in the camera crew.
So Nico goes and meets up with Mimi. Mimi's sticking up for Stevie, and I'm like, because Nico made a comment about Stevie, and Mimi's like, don't you talk about him like that. Well, bitch, for 2 years, you were talking shit about Stevie to Nico. Talking about, we gonna be the Bonnie and Clyde. We was never gonna be a Bonnie and Clyde. Well, you was riding in that music video with your white trench coat for the fucking
Honey,
0.7 seconds.
Was it a trench coat? I thought it was fur.
It was fur.
Yeah, it was fur.
But we could barely tell
I mean, it
because
could
it
be
was such a
photo,
short
or-
clip. It was a Vine video.
right.
Like, it's-
Nico said you lied about the sex tape. I'm tired of these lies. And then she throws the children's book down. So she got so irritated with him talking about the lie because, girl, now you making me think like you really was a part of this. Because if you wasn't a part of it and he's talking
Why she
crazy,
keep on walking away?
why are you getting so irritated? And you throw these books down, which I mean, that just looks like, did you go through all this just to like?
well, maybe though.
Exactly,
But sometimes, devil's advocate. Sometimes somebody can be so dumb that everything they say makes you upset because you're like, yo, just shut up, dog.
right.
Like,
But
stop.
you should be smart enough doing this many seasons of Love and Hip Hop
That's true.
to know how it's gonna get edited. Bitch, I'd sit there all damn day and look at your stupid face like,
wouldn't
until
even
you
have
walk
met up
up,
with
I'll be
him.
like, edit it like that, bitch. Mona, I sat here the longest. Anyways, we need your help, y'all. So what we need you guys to do is help us out here at AfterBuzz TV. If you guys love our show and you guys want to see more of our smiling faces, we need you guys to head over to podcast1.com and take a survey. It's really quick. It's really easy. If you guys can head over to Podcast One and fill out the survey, it will really help us. And just know that you guys are doing us a favor.
Yes.
Podcast1.com.
Thank you, guys.
All right, moving on from that. I don't even know how we're gonna get through all this, y'all. Karlie meets up with Joseline working out.
This was whatever.
I just want to talk about the donut conversation.
Why?
It's because Karlie talking about, I don't have a donut stomach. I was in Chris Rock's top grossing movie top 5.
Look, I'm not surprised Karlie wanted a donut. She always doing something stupid for the camera.
She
so.
played a what in the movie?
Girl,
She was
bye.
like the prostitute. She was the jump off that Cedric the Entertainer got to entertain Chris Rock while he was in Texas doing a show.
Method acting.
Chris Rock was in there having sex with her. Cedric Entertainer came in, let me get some of that, and he came in, and then he started having sex with Karlie Redd and some other girl.
Oh, see.
They were the jump offs.
Did Kirk come in that scene?
Kirk ain't getting no action, guys. Listen, let's not mistake Kirk having that one romp at the cabin for his life on a regular basis. Because there's nothing you can tell me to make me think that Kirk is out here really getting them draws.
I don't know.
believe
I
it.
still think Kurt gets more than we actually.
You think so? From who?
But they like slime girls.
Yeah,
like,
no,
Yeah, I'm not saying
Like,
they're quality.
nothing. He out here, the nothing.
Knocking the roaches
He out
down.
here getting them at the bars, like at the local bars, like
Yeah.
what's up?
Smashing them roaches.
Kirk, loving hip hop, you know what it is.
Yo, I've been to this bar in North Hollywood.
They're
and
like, "Aren't
when
you
I
near
tell you,
Rashida?"
it'd be a whole bunch of
Like,
Kirks.
don't worry about her. Don't
Just
worry
smelling
about
like
her.
Axe.
Where is this? So I will never visit this
Like
location.
it's called Cobra. Don't ever go there.
Just what were you doing there?
I walked in and I paid to get in. I walked right on out. Like
Cobra?
I was like, 4 of them were wearing cowboy boots.
Well, in certain
But they got
areas,
so much
cowboy
pussy that
boots
night. I was
were-
looking like.
Yeah. I mean, when you say stuff like, you know, I gotta get up early, I gotta shoot in the morning.
That's true.
Chicks be falling for that. I'm telling you.
Girls be thirsty.
Be shooting tomorrow.
Thursday.
Stefan
I'ma
be
be on
pulling
the-
that line. He be in them
Stop,
commercials.
stop.
He be like, you know, I got a call
I
time
gotta be up at
of
7.
6 a.m.
6 a.m.
My call
time.
sheet, my call
Alright.
sheet just came in. I get down.
Listen, Steph
At
gets
3
all
a.m.
it is on just me, my own merit, and this chest.
So Jocelyn, Karlie spills the tea about Stevie, Mimi working together. Jocelyn doesn't believe that Mimi and Stevie work together. She said, "How can Mimi have a business? First she has a maid company, then she has a porn company, and now she has a management company." When did the porn company happen, though?
But you gotta
Well,
love
she
Jocelyn
making
for
money
even
from
saying that.
porn,
You gotta
so
love
she tried
Jocelyn.
something.
I mean, what was it? Dawn did say
She tried
Atlanta's
something.
newest porn stars.
She did say that.
Don't know what she doing.
Jocelyn laughed at Tiffany Fox and Jessica Dime, but inside she was going fucking crazy.
Oh, right. Like, no.
I'm the only talented artist, and has Stevie mad, because these fake tired ass performers.
Yeah.
Stingy with my Cody cat. So Stevie goes back home. Jocelyn makes him some breakfast, talking about that she wanted to put rat poison. I wouldn't have eaten that food.
Nope.
No, I love her.
She's
She
like-
really was dressed the part, and she really was like, I'm not playing.
Looked like the Partition music
I would
video.
love to do something like that.
Yeah, or jealous.
Yeah.
It looked like the jealous music video.
Well, she was real jealous in this video. Because she didn't even explain to him why she was
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah,
He was like,
she just threw the orange juice,
I feel a little disconnect.
and she just threw that orange juice and was out.
Does he know what happened?
I don't even think he does.
Why was she mad?
I think at this point, Love and Hip Hop is just like, they were like, let's just cut that out. Like, they know. Actually, you know what? They probably don't even care.
Right.
Just all we need is the 3 shots, her walking in, the orange juice, and then her being pulled away.
Okay.
We don't need an actual plot to this. It's Love and Hip Hop, no. Because I'm just like, there was literally no plot to that whole scene.
Yeah.
We know what the plot was.
Well, what was the plot?
She was mad because
yeah.
of Jessica Dime.
And him working with Mimi and doing this whole thing, and that she
He
didn't know
has been
about.
doing this for the last 3 years.
But my thing is, like,
Rex,
I don't
get
even
out of
think
those
it's
wires.
that serious yet. I don't think
Sorry,
it's that
guys.
serious yet. The management company, so
No?
no, I don't think it's that serious.
Well, let me tell you what
Yeah,
is serious.
yeah.
And Jessica Dime is old news.
Right? Girl,
Can't fault a man for something in the past.
She don't even know about them sleeping together. She just mad that he thought about working with her.
Yeah.
Golly.
Speaking of Mag, KD received a massage gift certificate at this hotel she's staying at. And silly her, she thought, I could just go get a massage and no one's gonna come bother me. Really, bitch? Like, come on.
with the cameras and all.
With the cameras and all. Not only that, but first of all, that man was clearly not a real massage therapist, because where you know that you can pay off a massage person to come, someone could have came in there and killed her.
Well, young
No,
Jock
they
came
knew it
in
was
there
Jock.
looking like he, I Need a Girl video part 1. I was like, what is...
I need to get
To
to
ride, ride. I was like, what is Jock? But again, Jock was funny. The fact that she moved out of her own apartment or condo is just beyond ridiculous to me. You get out. I'm not staying in a hotel.
Sometimes they don't own those.
Right.
Sometimes you'd be like,
Yeah.
Get out. You got 4 other places to stay.
True.
He has 4 baby
I mean, at
mothers.
least 4 couches, and then one
Yeah.
with Cena
he could stay in the bed
and
at Cena's.
Sanya.
Go get out of my condo.
And Kirk's got an extra spot too, so
That's true. He got the buckhead apartment.
Jock can live with Ashley.
2 bedrooms.
So Jock's begging her, like, baby, you know, I'm just saying, you know, I'm thinking about. Like, I couldn't even really hear what he was saying.
I'm gonna sit them all down, and I'm gonna let them know you're my lady. Ew, everything he's saying.
It's
just
this-
shut up.
like,
I'm gonna take it all and just smush it in his face.
it's on repeat.
Remember yak backs?
No.
Really?
What is that?
The little things you could record something on it, and then Rex, please get out of
The
there.
next tail?
The yak backs or Talk Boy from Home Alone.
Yeah.
Walkie-talkie.
Oh yeah.
No, recorded and playback.
Oh, and then
I'm
they
a
had the
90s
little
baby.
microphone on the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But
I
it
only
said the
remember
same
Kevin
thing over and
McAllister
over and
had
over. That's what this sounds like, these boys. So watch yourself, because I'm watching you.
So she forgives him again, like everyone else on this fucking show.
Okay.
Seriously, I've learned my lesson.
Well, I mean, did we
Not
really
to
think she
follow
wasn't?
these people?
If he's still in her condo, she was never going to leave him. Get out of my condo. Why are you at a hotel?
No, don't even tell them. The police should show up like, sir,
Right.
Out of the condo.
you know what I mean? Is your name on the list? Oh, well then, come with us. Come with me.
Do you know who I am?
No, but you can't call the police for no reason these days. Let
that's
him
true.
just right.
No, they just-
He can just right. We can't call the police these days.
Going down.
Right, we don't need no fucking. Never mind. All right, so moving on from one dick to another, Kirk is with Ashley, touring in Alabama. And I wish they could have showed us that club performance at which Kirk was like, she needs a little more work.
She needed some work.
Because I really wanted to see what that looked like.
Yeah.
I mean, they've showed everybody else. Maybe this is the one person that they're actually going to try and make a star. So like,
Well, not with that
let's not
attitude.
actually
Yeah,
show
not
her
with that
perform on
attitude.
stage.
Not
No.
with that hair.
She's really
not
mean.
With that,
Really mean.
Let's
She
think
just need to get
piggy
Wally
face.
mopped. Rashida need to Molly whop her.
Aren't they kicking people, suspending people for fighting? Though?
Yeah, but I'm just saying this one.
Yeah, no.
I would get suspended from the show.
Right.
You
with
coming
her
up
attitude.
here?
It's not my fault. He cheated on you
Girl.
Well,
in
yeah.
front of all the auctioneers.
Young Jock calls
Wow.
and says, "Are you going to be at your own auction today?" Kirk's like, "What?" Kirk says, "Wow, man, Rashida on some real disrespectful shit. Are you fucking mentally challenged?" Like, I can't. This is the one thing that irked me more than anything this entire episode. That he really said to Rashida, and Rashida, he was like, you know, what you did, that was real disrespectful. And she's like, you know what? It was disrespectful. What?
Because
he
she's
had his
a real
dick
person.
in. No, that's
But
not fucking
Jesse,
disrespectful.
She has a conscience.
There's no about what this man has dicked
In
her
general,
over how many
exactly.
times.
Kirk
So what do you
has
feel
no
bad about?
conscience.
What do you
He
feel bad
doesn't
about?
have no
What do you
feelings.
feel
He's a
bad about?
person.
He literally
She's
used
not
all of
bad
their money.
because she's a reasonable person.
What's reasonable about that?
And-
Reasonable is you fucking took the money out of the bank.
I can't.
You took the money out of the bank, so I'm selling your shit to get the money fucking
Well,
back.
clearly.
Yes,
but-
however,
That's reasonable.
she feels a certain way because it even had to come to that.
Right.
If it was selling
her
somebody's
fault that it
stuff,
came to that.
well, no,
No,
it's not
it's
her
his fault.
because even if Kirk, the type of person Kirk is, let's say Rashida would have left him right after that happened, right? Kirk the type of dude who would have took all the money and ran anyway. There is nothing Rashida can do to teach Kirk a lesson at all. And so, like Nicolette said, she has a conscience, so she felt a certain way. Damn, I really got to auction my dude's stuff
Yeah,
off.
she felt bad about it. With
She was justified.
With Kirk, he has no conscience. He's like, I'm gonna put all this money into this house. I'm gonna do this apartment. I don't give a fuck what Rashida thinks.
So at what point do we
That-
feel like he just don't love her?
I mean, I've
When do
been
we
felt
start
like that
that?
since last season. I've been felt like that since last season
Yeah.
at this point, because it's just like at this point for you to sit there and tell the person that you love that that's some disrespectful shit, but you don't want to sit back and look at the past 2 seasons of what you've done to this woman.
Right.
And then Rashida, I mean, we can look at it as a guilty conscience or whatever she want to feel, but it's just like, is it really that, or is it that you just don't feel good about yourself? Because it just gets to a point where this man has spent all of your money, doesn't give a fuck about your career musically, doesn't give a fuck about your career here business-wise, and he's spending it on some thought. He's literally out here spending all of your money that you guys built together. Who started D-Lo? Y'all both did. Not you and Ashley. Not you on your own managing, because clearly you can't even fucking manage your household. So now you're sitting over here managing fucking Cassie wannabe over here, and it's just fucking irritating that Rashida's even dealing with it, putting up with it. And the fact that Rashida said, no, you know what, that is disrespectful. Like, I can't, because she's not getting through his head.
My thing is I feel like they're just in this because they don't want to go through a divorce. They don't want to go through the process. They don't want to figure out who's gonna get what money. They're just in this because they're like, fuck, we're married. What the fuck are we gonna do now? We're fucking married.
And before, think about it, Rashida is a very old school. She's very old school. Rashida comes from the school of before divorce was even an option. We get married, we're stuck together. You go off and have a baby with another lady from down the street. Guess what? I'm gonna be pissed and I'm gonna try to punish you, but you're my husband. That's that very old school marriage mentality. And again, look at Kirk.
But I don't think Rashida's mom is that old school.
Kirk will if Rashida really try to leave Kirk, y'all trying to tell me you don't think Kirk will try to punish her?
Bitch, I feel like her mom would sign the fucking paper. She would forge Kirk's
pull all of that
signature.
money out of the account. Kirk will pull all of that money out of the account, and he would drag Rashida to court. He would try to. He's the type of person that would try to act like he's not making any money, so she had to pay him alimony and child support.
I believe it.
He's that kind of guy.
But what's worse?
It's cheaper to keep her.
That's her.
Is it really? Is it really? That's what I'm wondering.
Is it cheaper on your soul? How much is your soul worth?
It's because my soul feels dirty watching this. I'm like,
some people want to stick it out.
Don't make me want to drink bleach.
I get what I hear both of y'all sides, but I feel what you're saying.
I think she should leave him too, but I'm just saying.
And she looked great at that auction. Rashida,
she did look cute.
Yes, you did, girl. Miss Bosch chick, honey.
Okay, I didn't know if he was at church or the auction.
Honey.
So, I don't know why I just smelled weed. So we go to the auction. I'm looking at the patrons. Like, who the fuck is going to be really buying Kirk's gold chains? Like, it was a bunch of old people.
No, I mean, hey, if they could get it for cheaper, why the fuck not? Sure.
Okay. And a bunch of dirty ass J's. So that red watch though sold for $45,000. The Rolls Royce sold for $210,000. And then right as they were about to sell the Yamaha Banshee, young Jock had tried to raise it for $8,000. Right. And Kirk walks in and says, "Pause. What are you doing?" With Raggedy Ann walking up behind him.
Why did she get out of the car?
Right.
What's going on here?
But what she
I would stay in the car.
Listen, she's about 3 episodes from being pregnant with Kurt's baby. And she has lots of demands. Watch.
She about 1 episode from Miss Shireen to run over him. Find out what?
And next week, when she she think we having sex? Does she want to check my vagina?
No.
No, girl. No one wants to see that.
No. Rashida says, "Get your hands off me," and Ashley says, "Y'all don't want to go there with me." Grandma steps in talking about, "Who the heck are you, heifer?" She said, "Don't address me. Don't address you, bitch." She said, "It's not my fault. He cheated on you."
Wow.
Wow. I would have taken
I would have did like several prayers, a fucking voodoo doll dance, a rain dance. Because I would have had to been delivered right there.
I would have just taken Kirk, and I just would have taken her and just went, goodbye.
Rashida walked around, started clapping, and here's the thing. Ashley didn't have a car to roll up that window, so she turned around real quick. She was like, and Rashida was like, "You don't have a record deal." She turned around real quick and kept walking.
Because Miss Charlene was about to dig in that ass.
She turned around real quick. You can see all the gas, everything just run from her heels as she was storming off, and then she's like, "You're not gonna get a record deal." She was just like,
kids ball.
Kirk said, "You told me, I don't understand, Rashida. You told me to get artists. You told me to make money. I did that, and now you're being disrespectful. You're in Alabama with a bitch named Ashley, with a broke down Cassie didn't even work, and you're trying to make this work. It's like fetch. It's not gonna happen.
There's already Ashley Tisdale.
Okay.
Ashley's not going to work.
Like at all. Like, I mean, I can't even believe I even know who that is.
Like, Ashley is not an R&B name. I'm sorry.
I mean,
or any type of
that.
any type of like soul. Like Ashley is just such a Disney star name. Like Ashley.
She does not look like a Disney star.
Well, she
Why
has a
just
bad
saying that
attitude,
name?
guys.
She looked like a stripper fucking sponsored by Lisa Frank. Like, I can't. Rashida is ignoring. I'm sorry, just that half-shaved head. I can't. And I keep seeing that album cover tripping.
She a younger Chrissy.
With
Chrissy from Love and Hip Hop.
Oh no,
She is with that
But I
shaved
like
head.
Don't do my girl Chrissy like that though.
I fucks with Chrissy. I don't fucks with Ashley at all.
I'm just saying.
Well, she's just so young.
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
Immature, yeah.
yeah. This is
She got a ways to go.
young girl mistakes.
Cassie, but you got a long way to go.
She's gonna get pregnant by somebody though, guaranteed.
Yeah, maybe young Jock will smash that down. They could do a single together. Rashida is ignoring Kirk. She feels what she did was wrong. He said, "Don't touch my stuff anymore. It's disrespectful."
He really uses that word a lot when it's like, seriously.
And the thing is,
You're the epitome of that word.
I mean,
you're in the dictionary for that word.
your
Kirk.
face is disrespectful. Your Adam's apple is disrespectful.
Yeah.
Your money financing is
All the
disrespectful.
piercings up your ear is
But when he says that,
Okay,
though,
the
he
gay
uses
porn
it
that I
'cause
saw
it
on the
gets her back
computer.
in line. She gets back in line when
She
he
does.
says that.
That's why it irritates me.
Yeah.
It's
I know.
like Rashida.
Be that boss girl. Be that boss girl. Be that boss chick.
She weak for Kirk.
She
Boy.
wants her marriage to work. But that's at all costs.
I hope there's a redeeming episode, but it's just like I really don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. So she says, speaking of disrespect, she says, "Well, here's my thing. Why is Ashley disrespectful? Because you fucking up here acting like she's up here talking to me like y'all smashing."
Yeah.
See, why are you gonna tell the jokes about the smashing? Why are you fucking laughing? Does this look like a face that's
'Cause
fucking
you know
laughing?
you're lying.
You fucking have a fucking apartment with this bitch up living at my picture is on the fucking floor. I'm so irritated. Like, I just want to be your friend,
0 to 100
Rashida.
real
I sure do. I want to be in
Jesse.
Rashida's ear. I just want to be like, Rashida. Me and her mom be sitting in them fucking chairs with the
Honey, you
doilies
would
on
be
the
right on her
armrest.
shoulder,
Sure
like-
would. Sure fuck would. Be like, Rashida.
I would take you just like this, Jesse. Let me just put you in a box for now.
Right, and then
I'll
you
take
can,
it
and then you'd be in the
later.
same situation crying. Right. So that's my thing about the whole fucking goddamn Rashida and Kirk. I just personally cannot. Can y'all? Let me know.
Oh, Jesse.
I mean, you guys aren't. This is. I'm like.
I mean,
boiling.
honestly, I'm not letting it get
Then
to
I have to
me.
watch this every
I'm
week
not
now.
letting it get
past
to
it
me.
now.
I know. I'm like, I can't let it get to
Yeah,
me.
we're
because
like,
it's
well,
typical Kirk.
No, but what bothers me is Rashida. I don't even care about Kirk at this point. What bothers me is Rashida's just like,
I know,
okay.
but there's so many poor, unfortunate souls, I'm gonna say it again, with this damn show because they just be like just in the corner, like, you're right, I'm sorry.
There are those guys that just are in the skin of certain women, and there's nothing they can do about it.
Was that Jordan Sparks? Like a tattoo. Like I can't.
Like a
Let's get it
tattoo,
lasered off.
Get it cut off.
Okay. Skin it off.
Laser nose. Skin that bitch off. I'm gonna put me back some new skin, okay?
Well, let's talk about something a little more positive. Another promo plug. So, Dance Battle America. It's ABC's newest competition show. So, maybe you guys know the owner of AfterBuzz TV, Miss Maria Menounos, our queen, our goddess. But maybe you've seen our Instagram account. We do this thing every holiday called Dance Battle, Dance Wars. And, I mean, we've dressed up for, like, Anaconda, do a whole bunch of different dances and whatnot. Well, ABC picked it up and... Y'all good over there?
Oh yeah, I was just thinking in my head what my dance word gonna be.
What are gonna be?
Honey, I don't know yet. I'm still thinking.
Well, we need you guys to send in your submissions so you guys can be a part of the show. And I just want to put this out there. If you guys love our show so much, we want you guys to do something love and hip hop themed. If you guys win and get picked, and you guys will be flown out to LA, and you'll be featured on the show Dance Wars. If you get picked, and we find out that you are a love and hip hop fan, we gonna go all out for drinks with you.
Yes.
I'm with it.
They're all like, what are you signing me up for?
It's fine. As long as we're not going to Cheetahs or whatever that place is. Cobra?
No, we ain't going.
No, we ain't going to the damn Cobra.
We'll drink it up. We'll talk some shit about Love and Hip Hop.
All right.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys send it. You guys can send in your submissions to dancebattleamericacasting.com. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You and your family will be sent out here to LA, and then you guys can hang out with us, too. Anne Maria and Julianne Huff and a whole bunch of people. It's a really fun time.
Yeah.
Shoot, they might be able to sit in on the show if we get lucky on a Monday.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Actually, there you go. See that? We're going to give y'all a whole bunch of grand prizes. So make sure you guys check that out. dancebattleamericacasting.com. Send in a submission and let them know that you love AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop. All right. On that note, let's head into predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
So a week later, Joseline decides to finally tell Stevie why she threw orange juice in his face. Over Jessica Dime. You fucking bitches that I used to dance with, that's disrespectful. Here we go with the fucking disrespectful shit.
Oh, man. Hilarious.
Ashley to Kirk, talking about your wife is jealous. I mean, does she think I'm sleeping with you? Does she want to look at my vagina?
No, we
I
don't.
cannot with her.
But everybody else has seen it, and we all know. So, it wouldn't be anything new. That's why she wanted to show it so easy, right?
Okay. Arian tells Mimi.
Sus.
Arian's a
friend.
Okay. Arian's sitting there a little worried. She's like, girl, like, if you did something and they can call you out, you better put it out there before. But that is good advice. Because if they have some real evidence of Mimi on the phone, like, here, what we're going to do.
Oh, true. I mean, if they have evidence on the phone, you speaking it, girl.
Because come on, that's going to come around. He taped all of their phone conversations. Something. They keep bringing it up. And they wouldn't spend the time editing that onto Love and Hip Hop if it wasn't going to be a part of the storyline eventually. Dynasty.
Get ahead of it, Mimi. Get ahead of it.
Even at this point, though, think about it. Real talk. Nico could have real tapes and he can leak them all, but I still wouldn't believe that they were true because they were leaked by Nico. They could be dead serious. Anything that comes out in Nico's name, I'm going to already think it's a fraud. It could be truthful. I'm going to be like, oh, he's lying. Oh, no. It was Nico.
Can't be true.
Right? I'm like, it can't be.
And then last but not least, we had to rewind this like 3 times. Meeting of the moms.
And what's her name?
Cena.
Cena was just so excited. Oh, we're having a mom's meeting. Oh, hell to the no.
KD came in with some roses, which I was confused as to who the roses were, and if it was meeting of the moms, how did young Jock randomly get there?
And why did he feel like he needed to bring Khadijah?
Wait, like...
Because that was the whole point.
That's what it was. It was all
to
the
show them, like, this is my lady. All you baby mamas have to respect. And whatever her name
Bow
is.
down.
Was not having it. She was about to whoop that trick.
That's so ratchet.
Well, on another note, though, it was nice that the 4 baby moms got along.
But then they're gonna start saying things like that. You just don't say. They're gonna be like, you don't understand. Like, we all have a connection with him because we all have his children. Like, let's really process
why would she
what
get
we're
upset
saying.
if she got along with the rest of the baby mamas? Why would she be upset at KD unless she was still having intercourse?
Of course, they're still doing it.
Yeah. Hello. He dipped her toe in fucking Nutella.
And licked it.
Like, there's no, like, come on. Like, the fact that Kid even took him back, even again, I'm not going to get as upset, but I'm just like, bitch, what kind of foreplay ends after dipping in someone's, like, you done went too far. Like, if he just sucked on her toe, I was like, all right, I'm going to head out. Like, okay, maybe he was watching some Netflix or something. But, like, y'all had, like, accessories and, like...
Yeah.
No, they had sex.
Yeah.
They be having sex. It's not like the guys. They do it. They do it.
Hey, you my dude.
Well, on that note, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys head over to podcast1.com and fill out that survey for us. Also, send in your Dance Battle America submissions. You guys can tweet us at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And tweet me at DJ Jesse J.
Me at Kennelia.
At Sensei Don't Play.
Me at I Am More Fire.
Until next week, same time, same place.
Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.